Closing in on first pitch this evening from the Twin Cities and Target Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. Paul Goldschmidt, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Joe Ryan gets the ball for the Twins in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers
Leading
in the
off
league.
tonight for the
One
Yankees,
stat that jumps out,
the
take a look
center
at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W. And that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big one.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely just tearing the ball.
He's out of time, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Yankees nothing. Twins coming to bat. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Darren Obradovich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he fouls this one off. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Lifted in the air to center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch?
Well, I'm a little concerned with the play of Byron Buxton right now. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what we expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
So gets him 2 down.
Batting third.
Digging in,
the third baseman.
He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Bellinger fields cleanly.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 out, but they always say with the man coming up, the number 4 hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Sean Obradovich. Fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Who stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball,
Boy,
2
that
strikes.
was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And
Leading off the right
delivery to him on the way.
Aaron.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Judge, playing here in his age 26 season, was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Fans, summer has officially arrived, and there's no better way to beat the heat than by joining us right here at the ballpark. With lots of giveaways, promotions, and great baseball to come, you can't lose. Pick up a pocket schedule at any stadium ticket window and come out to the ballpark this summer.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Here it is, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up.
3-2.
3-2.
3-2. He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that at the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. This one skied out toward right. Moving under at Bader. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now batting, Chaz Winners plays 6th in the American League in the batting race. He'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Following balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring a game when Carl's behind the dish.
2-2 one more time. And fastball flew it right by him, and there's 2 down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strike strikeout, keep that guy off the base.
Good pitch on the inside corner. Strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And there's ball 1. Right side. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. And a good effort here is well safe at first. So there are 2 on and 2 out now. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Trevino. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Inside, ball 1.
Set and the 1-1. Fouled off. Judge over at second. LeMahieu on at first with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. The next twin up, Bobby Obradovich, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Bobby Obradovich.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Trevino is after it. The throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout.
Batting 5th.
Stepping in, Alex Healy. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's down.
Fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now. Healy, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
There we go. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. There's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that with too much.
In now, Dan Robinson. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 5 homers and 30 RBI. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now to the plate, Ryan Jeffries. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jeffries playing here in his age 26 season. This is his first year at the big league level. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Obradavo at second. Healy at first. 2 out in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Oswaldo Perez. He'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Oswaldo
Popped up.
Perez.
Ryan is under it. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Wilmer Defoe stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
He's fallen behind now 3-1. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. And 2 on here with 1 man out. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. In there, strike 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just short. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
And swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
That's the advantage of getting an error down. You can really force hitters to expand their zone. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
The 0-1 offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping into the box, Darren Obradavo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren Obradavo.
Break out the tip measure. That one is long gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he made it back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
Buxton.
And the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
He lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted into center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting.
Standing in, Tim Cool. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Second base.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Sean Oberdonk. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping in, holding Oberdonk. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Played an in. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here's the 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this Walker's going to grind at him for a bit. Now just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Alex Healy. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
1 ball, 2
Can't
strikes.
get him to chase. It's 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center for the first pitch. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
Yeah, that's a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Standing in now, Chaz Holmes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. He pulls this one into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now back.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. And he'll start in with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Settling in now, Dan Robinson.
For the Twins, the designated hitter.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Robinson.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get it.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The right fielder, number 12, Harrison.
Digging in, Harrison Bader comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Jeffries. First delivery to him on the way. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. The 1-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. The throw to Defoe. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the shot. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball to the gap right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different.
Oh, right back to him on the mound.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Oswaldo Perez. And the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here.
The
First
center
pitch
field,
single, and
35.
maybe now they can start facing some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, just the time, call for desperate.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Popped him up. Who on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now
Ready
batting.
once again,
The second
Wilmer
baseman.
Defoe. It was
Wilmer
a walk in his last trip. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
Perez is off at first with 2 away.
Zero.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Yanks lead 1. They trail this one 1-0. So striding in, Leader comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
0-1 delivery.
Zero.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the beater.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't fall from the same location over and over and over.
Up next for Minnesota.
Into the box.
The center
Byron
fielder.
Buxton. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball,
This
that's
is
kicked
ball
out.
1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Buxton. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their young pitcher is absolutely
Now
beating
batting.
right now.
Third
So
baseman.
this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now at the plate, Tim Hu from the stretch.
Zero.
And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. With runners in scoring position this season, Hu carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And he misses there,
outside.
1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Judge is on his horse. He dives, but he can't get it. Buxton Rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe
He
at the
beat it.
plate.
Safe.
And they now lead by 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys.
Now
Nice
back.
job there.
Second
Yeah, you've
baseman.
got to find a way to pick your
Go.
teammates up when you're given the
Over,
chance.
stop
And
it.
he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Sean
Zero.
as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Oh,
He's
two,
really
down.
getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one,
Ball,
way
that's
out
out.
front on the second.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Riding in,
Now
holding
back.
a left fielder. Runner in scoring
Goldie.
position with Sugan.
Over, stop it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt, who's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle
Oh,
innings.
one
They're
is the
down
count.
by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a
Down.
strike.
Oh, 2. That's a ball.
1-2.
1 ball.
This is
Two
one of
strikes.
those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first
He's
gets him,
out.
so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now back.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And
Outside,
that
that's
misses
a
for
ball.
ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing that.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Gone all the way into the upper deck. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what you got. A really bad result.
Into the box, Chaz Holmes. First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Flying toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting now that for him to be on top of that the way he was, that was pretty special.
Fouled away. LeMahieu, runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Obradovich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Digging in now, Alex Healy.
Leading off for the Twins, the first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Healy.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Your attention, please.
W is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
W.
And that misses 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger is right there, and he puts it away for the first out. So digging in now, Dan Robinson singled his last time.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder,
Harrison Bader. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this evening.
2 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted and inside with good hard stuff.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
To third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and
Tyler
gentlemen,
W will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
For the Twins. Now playing first base, number 30, Tyler.
Check it, and it's 0-1.
W.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Grounded to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And a step on first himself for the out. Into the box now from Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Obradovic is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this game is Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
57. Chad.
Now in the box, Ryan Jeffries. First pitch of the at-bat. A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Bouncer to the left side. And there's a run away.
The batter, number 1.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Darren Obradovic. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now riding into the box. Byron Buxton. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Home run for Byron Buxton. 8th home run of the season for him, and the Twins have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
If you want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tim Cool.
In now, Tim Koo, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. drilled on the ground is short. Perez is there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 3-2 Minnesota. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes one swing, guys. You know as well as I do. He gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With one swing at a bat, he could change the entire complexion of this game.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Now the pitch. A good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's the Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 here thus far. Andrew Miller will come on in relief now for his 35th appearance of the season. Andrew out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Miller has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty D, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
2-2 one more time. It's laid off, and the count runs full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Time called here, as with the potential tying run forward, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Set and the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken strike 2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2-2. It's taken ball 3. Slider in there for a ball 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. And now the Yankees has home. Still look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Number 21 into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Cabrera at second with 2 down. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he just gets it ahead of the throw.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs and hitting. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
So the shortstop got in play perfectly.
Your
Trent
attention,
Grissom
please.
is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Now playing right
So
field.
striding forward
Number
now,
12.
Sean Obradovich. Lifetime in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. First offering on its way. Slow little grounder left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another chance. Colby over Duffy. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
LeMahieu has a play, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching. Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first two guys made outs on just one pitch. What are they doing up there?
I got the count. 0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to left field. Grissom going back. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
No, there's no doubt about that, man. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Jimmy Cordero enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 50. Up next for Minnesota, the designated hitter.
Standing in now, Dan Robinson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Twins. Johan Duran comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped up. And there's your first out. Again, Jose Trevino. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
At the plate, Oswaldo Perez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take the deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him.
Oh, the first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, and he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Twins jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Trevor Rosenthal gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Johan Duran hammers down the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins: 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the American League, totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians.